What it do? How y'all doing? Hope everybody is fine. Thank you for tapping in with the vibe. Now, I've been a wrestling fan for as long as I can remember. With that being said, I've always been a big WWE fan slash supporter. Now, over the years, the WWE has had many great, amazing wrestlers who held the WWE Heavyweight Championship, the main title. Legends like Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, HBK, Ric Flair, Macho Man, Randy Savage, The Rock, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, Triple H, Randy Orton, and Roman Reigns, to name a few. You feel me? Now, although there's a lot of all-time great wrestlers who won and held the prestigious WWE Heavyweight Championship, there are some legendary wrestlers who never achieved the goal of winning the top prize in the WWE. Here is my list of top 5 wrestlers who never held the WWF/WWE Heavyweight Championship. Enjoy. Now, it was kind of tough deciding who would be number 4 and number 5 on my list. Shout out to the Iconic Sting and Big Van Vader. Honorable mentions for me. But coming in at number 5, I got Dusty Rhodes. Now, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, was a superstar wrestler who was loved by many wrestlers and wrestling fans. Even though he did most of his wrestling before my time, I still put him at number 5 on my list of wrestlers who never won the WWF/WWE Heavyweight Championship. Dusty Rhodes wrestled for Vince McMahon Sr.'s WWF company in the late 1970s to early 1980s. During that time, Dusty did challenge for the Worldwide Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship twice against superstar Billy Graham, who was the reigning champion at the time. Dusty Rhodes won the first match via countout and lost the second match against the champ Billy Graham, so he never officially was crowned the WWF Heavyweight Champion. Dusty Rhodes will wrestle for the WWF and /WWE from 1989 to 1991. And was a part of the WWE again from 2005 to 2015 when he signed a Legends contract and was part of the creative team. His last match was against Randy Orton in 2007, and Dusty Rhodes was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2007 as well. Although he never won a championship in the WWE, Rhodes was a 3-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion, defeating Harley Race twice and Ric Flair once, while wrestling for Jim Crockett Promotions through the 1985 and 1989, which eventually became WCW. From my knowledge, Jim Crockett Promotions changed the NWA World Heavyweight Championship to the big gold belt that many wrestling fans remember from WCW in 1986. And in 1988, I believe, Jim Crockett Promotions was purchased by Turner Broadcasting and the company was changed to WCW. So at number 5, I got Dusty Rhodes. Now, Dusty Rhodes won a lot of different championships with a lot of different companies, but on this list, I'm keeping it WWE, and I'm also putting information from their WCW career if they did wrestle in WCW. So just WWE, WCW, and probably ECW. At number 4 on my list of wrestlers who never won the WWE Heavyweight Championship is Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam wrestled in the WWE in 1987 and 1988, and again from 1992 to 1995. Although he never won the main prize in the WWE, from my knowledge, Bam Bam competed against Bret Hart a number of times for the WWE Heavyweight Championship, in which he lost every match. Bam Bam Bigelow also faced Diesel for his WWF Championship belt, but was unsuccessful. Side note, Bigelow did main event WrestleMania 11 in a match that saw Bam Bam go against all-time great NFL linebacker Lawrence Taylor. Bam Bam Bigelow never held a championship in the WWE, but won multiple championships in both WCW and ECW. Now, Bam Bam Bigelow is a 2-time WCW World Tag Team Champion. And he won the tag team titles the first time with his partner Diamond Dallas Page, DDP, when they went against Saturn and Chris Kanyon. Bam Bam was a part of the trio Jersey Triad, Bam Bam Bigelow, DDP, and Kanyon, for his second reign with the WCW World Tag Team titles when DDP and Kanyon defeated Chris Benoit and Saturn. Side note, the Jersey Triad Trio used the Freebird rules, so Bigelow was recognized as a tag champion, and any two members of the Jersey Triad could defend the WCW Tag Team Championships. Bam Bam Bigelow was also the WCW Hardcore Champion by defeating Brian Knobbs at WCW Monday Nitro. While wrestling in ECW, Bigelow defeated Shane Douglas in 1997 to become the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, and in 1998, Bam Bam Bigelow beat Taz for his ECW World Television Championship. At number 4 on the list, I got Bam Bam Bigelow. Coming in at number 3 on my list of wrestlers who never won the WWE Heavyweight Championship is Owen Hart. Now, Owen Hart had this shot at becoming WWF Heavyweight Champion a few times. Twice against his brother Bret Hart. The first time was at SummerSlam in a cage match in which Owen Hart lost. The second time was a lumberjack match where Owen Hart initially won the match, but the match was ordered to continue due to interference, which saw Bret Hart officially win the match, retaining his WWF Championship. And in 1997, Owen Hart faced the then champ HBK Shawn Michaels for the WWF Heavyweight Championship. He won the match via disqualification, but was not crowned the new WWF Heavyweight Champion. Even though Owen Hart never won the main title in the WWE, he still was a multi-champion in the WWE. Owen Hart is a two-time WWF Intercontinental Champion. In 1997, Owen Hart defeated Rocky Maivia for the WWF Intercontinental Championship. Owen Hart won the WWF Intercontinental title for the second time when he faced Farouk in the finals of a WWF IC Championship tournament after Stone Cold vacated the belt due to injury. Owen Hart is also a former WWF European Champion when he defeated Triple H, Goldust disguised as Triple H, in a match. Now, even though Owen Hart didn't technically beat the European champion at that time, Triple H, Commissioner Sergeant Slaughter confirmed the victory, and Owen Hart became the new WWF European champion. When we talk about becoming a champion in WWE, Owen Hart was also a four-time WWF Tag Team Champion, twice with Yokozuna. The first time they beat the Smoking Guns at WrestleMania 11, and the second time Yokozuna and Owen Hart had the vacated WWF Tag Team titles basically handed to them. Now, the third time Owen Hart became a WWF Tag Team Champion was with his partner, the British Bulldog, at WWE's In Your House 96, where they defeated the Smoking Guns to win the championships. And the fourth time he won the WWF Tag Team Gold was when he tagged with Jeff Jarrett to defeat Ken Shamrock and the Big Boss Man. Side note, Owen Hart won the 1994 King of the Ring tournament, defeating Razor Ramon in the finals, becoming the King of Hearts. You feel me? So at number 3 on my list of wrestlers who never won the WWF/WWE Heavyweight Championship is Owen Hart. Now let's go to number 2. And at number 2 on my top 5 list of wrestlers who never won the WWE Heavyweight Championship is the perfect one, Curt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. Now, from my knowledge, Mr. Perfect had at least one opportunity to become the WWF champion when he faced Hulk Hogan, who was the WWF champion at that time. Mr. Perfect won via DQ, but was not crowned the new WWF Heavyweight Champion. I'm not sure if Mr. Perfect had another shot at the WWF Championship or not, but with that being said, Mr. Perfect is a two-time WWF Intercontinental Champion, defeating Tito Santana for his first reign as WWF Intercontinental Champ and the Texas Tornado for his second reign as the WWE WWF IC Champion. Mr. Perfect was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2007. While wrestling for WCW, Mr. Perfect became a WCW United States Heavyweight Champion, defeating Steve McMichaels, and was also a WCW World Tag Team Champion alongside Barry Windham when they defeated Chris Benoit and Dean Malenko. Also, Mr. Perfect, well at that time Curt Hennig, had a shot at the WCW World Heavyweight title, but lost to Goldberg at Bash at the Beach. Number 2 on my list, the legendary Mr. Perfect / Curt Hennig. Okay, number one on my top 5 list of wrestlers who never won the WWF/WWE Heavyweight Championship is the bad guy Razor Ramon. Razor Ramon did get a shot at the WWF Championship at the 1993 Royal Rumble when he faced off against then champion Bret Hart. Razor lost via the sharpshooter. Although Razor Ramon came up short at becoming the WWF champion, he was crowned a WWF Intercontinental Champion 4 times. Razor defeated Rick Martel the first time he won the WWF IC title. He defeated Diesel at SummerSlam 94 the second time he became the WWF Intercontinental Champion. Jeff Jarrett in a ladder match in 95 the third time he became WWF IC Champion. And Dean Douglas at WWE's In Your House 4 for his 4th reign as WWE Intercontinental Champion. Razor Ramon was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame twice, class of 2014 as a solo individual act, and also class of 2020 as a member of the NWO. Side note, during his second WCW run, 1996 to 2000, Razor Ramon, well at that time Scott Hall, was able to capture a few of WCW's championships. Scott Hall became the WCW World Television Champion, defeating Rick Steiner at WCW's Mayhem. He also is a 2-time WCW United States Heavyweight Champion, beating Roddy Piper the first time and winning a Texas Tornado ladder match the second time against Goldberg, Bret Hart, and Sid Vicious on WCW Nitro, I believe. Scott Hall is also a 7-time WCW World Tag Champion, winning the WCW World Tag Team Championship 6 times with Kevin Nash and once with the Giant. From my knowledge, Scott Hall had a couple shots at the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, where he lost to Sting the first time and was unsuccessful in a triple threat match with Sid Vicious and Jeff Jarrett the second time. Coming in at number 1 on my list is Razor Ramon. That's my top 5 wrestlers who never won the WWF/WWE Heavyweight Championship in their careers. In my opinion, all 5 could have had a good run with the top prize in the WWE, but y'all can voice your opinion in the comment section and, add a wrestler that you think should have been on the list as well. Now, I didn't put wrestlers on the list that held the World Heavyweight Championship in the WWE after Vince McMahon purchased WCW and added the big gold belt to the WWE brand. I hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all have a great day. Bye.